pushing away everybody I love. I don't know what to do, need a sign from above. I just want to be somebody who knows how to behave, but I'm not even close. Won't you save me? Won't you save me? I am out here alone, 'cause there's nobody left. I need someone to talk to, get this pain on my chest. All the bad things I've done, and the people I've hurt.
For more videos like this, please subscribe.
YouTube, Troystarz, trucking. Thanks for tuning in. You know, in this video, we're just gonna reason, we're just gonna talk. You know what I mean? There's some things on my mind that I'm just gonna, mention to you guys. You know, just share some stuff basically about the trucking world, about my truck being towed the other day, and you know what I mean, some of the stuff I've been through. You know what I mean, and why, it's been a while since I haven't uploaded a video. Well, I have a couple of videos, I have a lot of videos, I should say, in my editing project. You know what I mean, there's a lot that I finished edit, there are some that I need to just have a few little touch up on before I release, you know what I mean, but because I always want to put a lot of quality in my videos. It may not look, so appealing to some people or most people, but to me, it's it's improvement. Every single video I posted is, there's a bit of improvement in it, you know what I mean, and I'm keep getting better. That being said, I just want to say thanks for being here, thanks for watching, and all my new subscribers that been subscribed the other day, and maybe be asking, there's not a lot of video posting, you know what I mean. I understand why you would ask that, but I mean, we have some new videos coming out. That being said, I just want to talk to you guys about what the truck life is like on a different perspective. I know everyone know what truck life is like, you know what I mean. I know everyone know the ins and outs, and most of us know the ups and downs that comes along with trucking, right? And while you're in the world of trucking, there's a lot to see, there's a lot to know, and there's a lot to expect. When I came back from the trip that I was telling you guys about, and my truck got towed, it was basically a setback, you know what I mean? And setback meaning, when you have plans and you weren't prepared for that type of disaster, I can say, because when you have to spend more than the amount that you want to spend and stuff like that, it put you in a spot where now you have to, I'm not gonna say worry, but you have a big concern, because anything can happen at this point. You know what I mean? Sometimes, when things happen, it don't happen like one time, or it don't happen just to make you feel like, there's a comeback. Sometimes when things happen, it does more than one and the other. I know enough people would understand what I'm saying, because I know most of you guys been through stuff that you may wonder to yourself, oh, am I gonna get out of it, or oh, am I gonna, start again, or start over, or why this happened to me, or you know what I mean. But sometimes when things happen and it's your fault, you have to just be at fault, you know what I mean. But most of the time when it happened and it could be avoided and it didn't, then you still have to blame yourself, in a sense where you have to think more business wise or more carefully before you go ahead and do stuff. That being said, I just want to say, over the past months since I've been back from the trip, I didn't went home. I'm out on the road now for 1 month, going 1 month, 2 weeks, you know what I mean? Been out on the road, never been home once, you know what I mean? I don't even know what my house look like, you know what I mean? So I've been out here on the road trying to fix back, you know what I mean? Trying to sacrifice some stuff, you know what I mean? This is like you're sacrificing your freedom, you're sacrificing everything You just have to just put your all into it to get what you want, right? Now that being said, I'm just letting you guys know that trucking is a different line of job. You know what I mean? Trucking is not something that you can really make big plans. You know what I mean? Because some stuff will just come up when you're the only person doing your thing. You know what I mean? Some stuff will come up that, I mean, the only person to deal with it is you, and it's only one you, right? So it's like sometimes some stuff get over the excess. I don't even know what word to use, but to be honest with you guys, it's like, I'm not telling you that this video is about giving up on trucking, or this video is about trucking is not good. This video is about how to deal with this type of pressure when it comes down, when you're under it. You know what I mean? And there's no one to explain it than the person that is dealing with it. You know what I mean? And that person is me at the moment. Well, I just can't say me now because I don't know anyone else that is doing it. But I know there's a lot more people going through stuff like this, you know what I mean? And for me, it's like, I take everything, when I'm under, the more pressure I'm under is the more cooler I get. As in the more time I take for myself to think. I don't really like get out of bound, you know what I mean? Or I don't like try to blame it on anyone, get ignorant with anyone, you know what I mean? Or try to, I try to deal with it. I try to find a way, a solution, and a way to get back on my feet. And nothing to get back on your feet than just work harder than you was working before, you know what I mean? And because by the end of the day, money is the key to solve most of the problems that most of us have, you know what I mean? And while money is the key of solving most of us problem, to get the money you gotta work for it, and you gotta, put more time, more effort, you know what I mean, in what you're doing so that you can get the result that you want, you know what I mean? That being said, I just wanna highlight you guys in most of the stuff that is going on. And if you guys just tuning into my first video, this is the first video from me. Like I always say, if you're not impressed, you can go ahead and watch another video and see if you like. And if you like, please press like, you know what I mean? And you can feel free to subscribe at any time, you know what I mean? This is Troystarz, and Troystarz is doing trucking in Canada and the US, you know what I mean? Currently now I own my own truck, which I'm contracted to a company called Landstar, you know what I mean? And based up on my experience in the past 6 years that I've been trucking in the States, is like, sometimes are good, sometimes are bad, you know what I mean? But I still not complaining, and I'm still not saying this is a bad choice that I made by doing trucking, right? And the reason why I said that is because the amount of stuff that I own over the course of trucking, or most of the stuff I get done, and most of the things that been happening for me and in my life throughout the course of trucking. Now, that being said, over the course of my career in trucking here in Canada, I've been through a lot, you know what I mean? I have a bunch of videos on my channel I can explain, but just a fast track. I get fired from 2 jobs, right? And all of that didn't even stop me. And the thing is this, when I got fired, the first job, I was on a learning curve, so I'm not gonna say it's 100% anyone's fault, more than it's just my fault, you know what I mean? Some things you have to take blame for, some things you have to, you can't blame anyone but yourself, like I said before. But I got fired from the first job that I came up working for over 1 year and 8 months. I got fired. The second job, I went there and I was thinking about, getting my own truck and stuff. And I brought it to the attention of the employers that, I was working for, and that didn't went well. So I got fired again, you know what I mean? That still didn't stop me. I went ahead and I signed up, get another trucking job, because they can fire you all they want, but once your record is clean out there on the road in trucking, you will have another chance and get another chance to do what you want and to be who you can, right? And that's what I did. I got another chance, I got another job, and I pursue what I wanted to do. And what I wanted to do was to own my own truck and to be more independent and to see if I could get more and make more money in the course of trucking, or in my career of trucking, you know what I mean? And that's what I did. So I started off with another company, and when I did start off with another company, my paperwork wasn't, because of the getting fired, getting hired and stuff like that. My paperwork took longer than anyone else, basically, to get through with my work, with my PR permit, you know what I mean? Because of the out of a job, and not necessarily out of a job, is a process. It's like you have to, when a company sponsor you, to get your paperwork through or get it, to some extent, you have to stay with that company. And how it went for me is like, when I was in the process of getting my paperwork and everything, the day when I actually got through is the day I got fired. And I know the company know that I got through because they are the one that got the information first. And when I get fired today, like I got fired on a Wednesday, it was a Thursday, I got the email, which they got that email from maybe the Tuesday, you know what I mean? And the only thing was for them to sign the paper and send it back off, which they didn't, you know what I mean, because I actually got fired. But that being said, I'm just telling you, most of the time, some things happen, and when you look at it, you're saying to yourself, I mean, whatever. But like I said, I've been there, right? Then I get through with the third company, was working for a while. Then I said, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and buy my truck. You know what I mean? This way, I can't get fired. Well, not can't get fired, but I'm more in control of what I do, and I'm more in control of getting stuff right and getting stuff done. You know what I mean? Because me as a person, I don't like to like sit around and object to whatever things most companies are going on with, because most of these companies are not fair, you know what I mean? Especially when they know they have your file at hand, you know what I mean? Like they have whatever to let you go. So they do anything and everything when you're under that type of bondage, you know what I mean? So, and by me saying this, I wasn't the only person with that complaint, because what is happening now in Nova Scotia is like, if you're coming up to be a company driver, now it's not you getting a work permit, is you getting a landing. And what the government did was they did something that now the companies are not gonna take that risk that they normally do, like dealing with you anyway, or dealing with you how they wish, because now you have the advantage to leave that company and go somewhere else to work, which before it wasn't like that. You have to stick with that company because you get the paperwork for that company, so you have to stick with them and whatever and try to go through. So they treat you any type of way. Now it don't set up like that. Now they will be more careful when they take you in, because they know you have the advantage to go if you want, and they can't do anything about it to not signing a paper or whatever. That's done with, you know what I mean? And I'm really grateful. So that means I wasn't the only one going through those type of things, because for them to change up the system to do it like that, let it be more easier, it have to be some complaint that made, and I didn't make it. You know what I mean? I didn't get a chance to. If I did, I would have. And also, and the reason why I said this, because someone may be coming like, okay, maybe the government is doing something more easier. Okay, if that's the case, same thing for the people that got married, and like if someone get into a country, married someone, take them over, and you have to live with that person for 2 years. And for that 2 years, that's the same thing. That's the exact same thing. You have to live with that person for 2 years. And within that 2 years, if you decide to want to go or decide to do anything they call immigration on you, and you got to go back home or whatever they're going to do to let your paperwork not get you, within that 2 years, they deal with you like crap, you know what I mean? And that's it, like relationship-wise I'm talking about. Now, the government changed that. Now, if you got married to a girl, or a girl got married to a man, and you came here, there's no living for 2 years before. No. You can, when you land and she's not taking care of you, or he's not taking care of you, you can go without no string attached, nothing. The government is not penalizing you for whatever. It's not 2 years anymore. It's just same time. That's what going. That's the new rule that changed. And you know what? Why that changed? Because most company was going out there because when most people married to anyone, take them into their country or take them into Canada or whatnot, they deal with them like crap. You know what I mean? And the complaint is going out. So I just said that to go back to why they had changed the permit stuff for working. So now it's much easier or better for newcomers to be more comfortable working and not being pressured and not being like choked or not being like someone have a knife at your neck because they know they have the handle. You know what I mean? So that being said, let's get back to the real track because I don't want to lose you guys. I like to talk, right? But anyway, back to what I was saying is like, where I was, is like getting back on my feet, right? So I move on to buying my own truck. Now, mark this, when I buy my own truck, I didn't finalize with my paperwork as yet, but I was working in the province, so you know, opening my own business and everything, I was trying to do my stuff, you know what I mean? Which, you know, news get to the authorities that I leave the company, and you know, I got an email that I need to get back to work. All of this I already talk about all of this in my video, so I'm gonna attach the videos. You will see it slide across as soon as I touch a topic. You will see the video slide across. You can click on it and you get more from it, or I will leave it link in the description so you guys can click on the link, or I will pin it in the comment area. I will try to let you guys see all these videos that everything that I'm explaining to you guys. I will see you guys. I will leave those videos so that you guys could see what actually happened, because there's more than what I'm just saying right now, you know what I mean? But anyway, continue. I have to park my truck and I have to went back to work before I could actually finalize with my paperwork, which I did, you know what I mean? Throughout that course, you know, as a new owner operator now, because I own my own truck, I went out there to do more, like, you know what I mean, see what the world is like. And trust me, I'm not gonna say I run from one and get into one, but it's like, I'm just gonna say this: everyone is not for you. And if you don't know this by experience or gather information, you will lose everything you have when you're out here in the street. You know what I mean? Like when you're doing your own thing, you will lose it all if you're not careful. And that is something that I grow to learn. And that is something that I'm telling you right now, or you guys right now, if you're planning on doing anything, not just here, anywhere, that you have to, you know, make sure you have some type of link, some type of information, something that can carry you through so that you can make it, so that you can, you know, find your way. And giving up is not the key. And if you watch my channel, you will see I've been through a lot, and I never ever come on here and, you know, trying to give up or trying to stop, you know what I mean, or trying to, you know, find a reason why I want to stop trucking or I want to stop my journey of the dream that I want. Now, I mentioned stop trucking. Now, not saying trucking is where I stop my career, or trucking is where I stop, but trucking is what's gonna get me to where I want to go. And that being said, I need to use every single opportunity that I get throughout trucking to get to the destination that I want to go. You know what I mean? And doing it, you know, if I get there sooner, that would be great. But if it's gonna take time, that's okay too. I just wanna, once you see yourself getting somewhere, or once you see your plan that you have working out the way you want it to work by doing what you like to do, continue. Don't give up because it's not working the way always should, but always see beyond what's going on at the current moment. Always see beyond. Like, most of the time when stuff happen, you'll be like, what if I did it this way? Would have it, you know, been better? What if I do it the other way? Or would it be today? You know what I mean? Like, you have to see beyond to know, to believe in whatever you're doing, because it can, you know, it can overthrow you. It can let you put, come on, man. Because sometimes when some stuff happen, it never happen when it's the best time. When I say this, I mean, like, you don't find yourself need to spend a lot of money when you really have the money. It always happens when you don't have the money. You know what I mean? And that's where the problem comes in. You wonder if this is for you. You know what I mean? So like for example, when the other day, last year when my truck was given a bunch of problems and stuff like that, people were saying, oh, you have to buy a good truck, you have to buy this, you have to do this, you have to do that. But not they not know, they're not knowing that even though stuff may happen when you have the used truck, you know what I mean, it bound to happen, you know what I mean? And starting off with a new truck, like I was mentioning, is like sometimes you don't want to get out here in this type of feel, not knowing what is like or what the journey is like to get a new truck to come out, you know what I mean? Because if I did get a new truck, let's say I did, based on what I've been through out here, you know what I mean, company is not paying, stop your pay from going in your account, you have to call and be going back and forth, company have you running, and when you're done run, when you look at your pay stub, it's not looking great, you're wondering what's going on, you have to call and they told you, okay, when they get back to the office, they will, you know what I mean, and all type of nonsense. Now, if you have a healthy, wealthy or big truck payment, you know what I mean, you would have lose your truck based on what most of these companies are doing, you know what I mean. So when you have a cheaper truck, you can maybe collect 2 of your pay and don't touch it, so that if anything comes up, you can go back with that money to pay your bills just in case. But it's not so much when you have a big $3,000 bill and stuff like that, you know what I mean, to ensure the deal with plus the bills that you have at home. So to start off small and get big, that's the key. You can't start off big, you will get small. Really. But that being said, this message in this video, I wanted to let you guys know not to give up on your dreams and not to give up on the things that you're planning on doing. I don't know if the message come across properly, but I just want to put this out there because I was sitting in the truck and I was thinking, you know what I mean? It was going through my head, you know what I mean? And I was like, what if, you know what I mean? Because I've been through so much, you know? But what if I had give up, you know what I mean? What if I let the best of what happened get me to the wrong, to start thinking negative, you know what I mean? So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. You know, it's Troystarz Trucking, you know what I mean? And not that I'm choosing a topic just to say anything. I'm saying this because
more videos like this, please subscribe.